So let's introduce ourselves before
Okay.
these people go away.
Well, we're awesome, fabulous podcasters. We talk about books. We're very technology savvy.
Yeah.
That's who we are.
So.
And
What's
we
your
can-
name? It's written there, but inform who you are.
I'm Kim.
Well, this is Mystical Lit Lounge, Kim and I. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Kim.
And I'm okay. And this is our 100th episode celebration if we ever get it off.
Yeah, it might happen about
Just
half an hour to an hour later, but we had lots of guests and lots of fun things and stuff, and we will work with what we have.
Yes.
We're waiting for them to show up if they can.
Okay. Even if it's just you, Callie, we'll
Yeah.
talk to you.
We will talk to you for an hour if you're okay with that.
She's like,
I'm not sure if you're talking to me or Sarah, because it's her pretty picture right there. So
Yeah, I know. I think we're just talking to you because I don't think Sarah's there anymore.
I don't know what happened.
Sarah, are you there?
I can hear you guys.
There
Can
she
you hear me?
is.
Yay!
I can't see you. Where are you?
I don't know your camera. Did you turn your camera off?
Well, it says that I'm already in this video call, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Okay, let me try this. I'll try and find you. Just a second.
Okay. So I guess we lost our other guests.
We must have. And I invited everybody. I promise you. I promise.
You're good. They might be lost because I had to hit the refresh button a couple of times.
Oh.
Okay. It says Lori, the old one, or is that the new one? Click to join the video call.
Okay. I sent Lori another one. Hopefully that'll show.
Okay.
Okay, so let's introduce Callie again.
Okay.
This is Callie
cute.
Ross.
I'm Callie Ross, and I am a YA author, and my first novel is Descent, and it is a young adult adventure novel, and it follows a 17-year-old girl underground, along with 3 of her friends, and essentially it is an adventure action novel, which I think is so much fun because I remember reading them, especially the Choose Your Own Adventure novels when I was in middle school. And so I wanted to write something, at least my first novel, I wanted to write something fun and light and a little Choose Your Own Adventure-ish. And I wanted it to be for older kids. So, and I include myself in the older kids category. So that's kind of what Descent is. And yeah, I hope to finish a fantasy novel in the next couple of months and write the second novel to Descent by the end of the year.
Yay! And I'm so excited
Good.
because I just finished Descent. So I need to get the next book so I can find out what happens. And thanks for that.
Yeah, some of your questions though tonight that you sent me, I was like, oh, it might give away a couple of things that might happen because I'm very like just some of the book boyfriend-ish kind of questions. Like, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a dead giveaway for some of the readers.
Okay, well, we just lost Sarah.
Oh no. And we were just going to talk to her.
Yeah.
Okay, Callie. So who is your book boyfriend?
Oh, well, I'll be honest. It's really tough for me to choose one, and I'm sure you guys have the same problem. I could go classics and pick Mr. Darcy, and that be completely what everybody chooses. But then at the same time, if I were to go a little bit more modern or trendy, it would probably be Jim from the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. I mean, he plays the violin, and he's kind of tall and lean, and I don't know why. Just his character intrigues me, and he's kind of the best friend. That's my thing. I'm always gonna root for the best friend, unless it's Jacob. But then But,
Then
but in
no.
that case, I won't. So yeah.
Woohoo.
Yay, Sarah's back.
There's Sarah.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know if we should call this a bust. What do you think, Shannon?
I don't know.
Maybe we should try again in another month. Maybe for
Our
150th
110th episode.
Y'all are so funny.
Oh, good grief. I
You
have to
wait,
apologize.
Yay, Sarah's
Who
back.
are your book boyfriends?
I have several. I can't decide on one. So
It's very hard. We always have a new book boyfriend every month, it seems like.
Oh hush. I read so many good books. It's hard to choose.
That's true. We do read a lot of good books.
Yeah. So Damon Black from the Lux series, I really like him. And since that he's kind of gone now since the
There we go.
series ended. Melanie!
Amber! Sorry, that took a while.
Yay!
Hello.
Thought we were just going to have a conversation with Callie and Sarah. So yay!
There was a separate invite that came through for another video chat, so me and Melanie and Lori were on it.
I saw you guys sitting in there.
Yeah, so
I was really
now-
confused because there were two different ones.
yeah,
Sorry.
So now Lori's not on it. I don't
Yeah. Okay.
Tell her to come over
So-
here.
Yeah. Hey, Lori.
Her how to hang up. Oh, she doesn't know how to hang up? Is that what she said?
No. Yep.
This has been entertaining, ladies.
We all need cocktails. This would make this so much more
We
fun.
need something. Chocolate.
You already have one.
If I could, I would share. I've got my fall mix.
I've got my chocolate here.
Ooh, intense dark.
Ooh. Yes, Twilight Delight, but not like that Twilight.
Whatever. That's why you bought it.
That's exactly why I bought it.
Okay. So,
All right, so now we have some more people here. We have got some people watching us. We have some of our guests here. So, woohoo!
okay. So, Sarah, let's you introduce yourself and tell us what you've written and give us a little bit of background about you.
Please.
Yes? No, maybe so?
There she is.
Sarah?
Sarah? I don't think she hears us.
Yeah. Okay, Amber.
Oh, I'm by default. I like that. That's okay.
You're next online.
You're
Here.
next in line.
Okay. Same question?
Yes.
Different answer?
Yes.
You want to know what I write?
You introduce yourself, tell them what you've written, and give a little background.
I'm Amber Johnson. Sometimes there's an L in the middle of my names. Sometimes there's not. I have written, well, I have 7 books coming out by next August.
Whoa!
3 are already published. A 4th one is coming out in November, and then the others will be coming out through August. The first 3 are young adult and new adult, and then the 4th one is not, and the 5th one is super not. And then the last 2 are not either. But I wrote Where We Fell and Beatless, and then I published Puddle Jumping, and we're waiting on 8 Days a Week to come out in November.
Yes.
So
Girl, you're busy.
you have no idea. I'm actually in the
She
middle
works
of
too.
yeah, I do. I'm in the middle of 3 edits right now and marketing for the 4th one. I just finished a substantive and copy edit, and I'm about to get my next substantive, and then another manuscript is due, and I'm outlining 2 more books because I hate myself, essentially. Is what I've come to the conclusion on. So,
All
that's
right.
me in a nutshell.
Okay. Melanie.
Wow, after that, I am an underachiever. Oh,
Never. Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've written, what you have coming out, and give us a little background.
Well, I'm way older than all of you lovely ladies. Holy shit.
Surely you're not.
Yeah. I have written one book that came out last year, Into the Storm, and I have another book coming out in October called Beneath the Scars. They are not young adult. They are definitely 18 plus, and I'm in the middle of the very last parts of the edits and getting it out there.
Cool.
Nowhere near as busy as Amber.
Not my fault. I did not choose this life. It
chose you.
It totally chose me. It was a very big accident, if I can put it that way. It was a big accident.
Lori.
Hey, Lori's here! Yay!
We're all here now. It's fantastic.
Okay, Sarah, since we lost you there for a minute, same question.
I don't think she can hear you.
Are you talking to me?
Sarah, yes.
I can't hear like 2 or 3 people on this call.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Should I dictate? Can you
translate? Okay.
Do you want me to leave this pack? I can do it.
Okay.
I don't have anything else going on.
Okay. Since Sarah can't hear me, can you hear Kim?
Can you hear me, Sarah?
Sarah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great.
For some reason, I can't hear Shannon.
Yourself and your books. A little bit about yourself and your books.
Oh, okay, I can do that. All right. About myself, I live in Des Moines, Iowa. I have my family here. I freelance write. And up until about 5 years ago or so, I was in corporate marketing and PR for a Fortune 500 company and hated it. Absolutely. And so I talked to my husband, and I decided to go to grad school. I really enjoyed writing, so I went to grad school for creative writing instead of getting my MBA, with the idea that I would freelance and write. So while I was in grad school, writing all these really serious stories, and I wrote Hydraulic Level 5 just as a stress relief for fun, never thinking that it would be published, never intending that. Well, come to find out, that seemed to be more interesting to people than anything that I had written in grad school, which is usually the way it works.
Hey, Samuel Cabral is very interesting.
So yeah, I have Hydraulic Level 5, and then Sky Gods was just released last week, so it's out there now. And then the third part of the Hydraulic series, 14ers, I am writing right now, and that has never been seen by anybody, so that'll be out hopefully next year if I can get it written. So.
That's exciting.
Yay.
Yay.
So it sounds like some of you guys know each other pretty well. Do you? Are you guys friends?
Yes.
I know Lori.
Yes.
A little.
I know people's fandom names. And so if I knew who you were in previous incarnations, then I would know. Oh, okay, I know who you are.
I'm a 107-year-old virgin, which is a fantastic pen name. I'm going to put that out there.
Okay. Okay.
So, nice to meet you. My hands are sweaty saying that, but hello.
Nice to meet you too.
Your hands are always sweaty.
My hands are always sweaty.
I love you, Amber.
Oh, I love you guys.
Okay, so Lori.
Okay, since it's a love fest with Lori, Lori gets to introduce herself now and give her, a little background now.
A little background?
Yeah, give us a little background about Lori.
Okay. My name is Lori, obviously. And on Facebook, I am Aiden Paul Mama. And I run a blog called Fic Wishes. And I am a lifelong reader. I love to read constantly. Amber Johnson is one of my best friends in the world.
Aww.
And I used to live in the great city of Austin, but then moved to a little podunk town in Texas and no longer live there.
Yeah.
Aw,
See, everybody
moved
moves away from me for some reason.
I
So.
know, it's sad.
Now, we were supposed to come have dinner with you, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Lori?
When?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm, I
Last
was
year.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
last year.
I must not have got the invite because I would have been there.
Fine.
Anyway.
Oops. All right, let's get to our questions.
Okay. Hold on. I got to get back on that
Okay,
page.
so we're going to ask a question, and then we want every one of you to, let's just go down the line and answer it for us, okay?
So can Sarah still not hear me?
Nope.
Great.
Okay, I'll start. Okay, what's your favorite color? Amber?
Blue.
Callie?
Green.
Lori?
She stole mine. Mine was green.
You can share.
Okay.
Melanie?
Turquoise.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sarah?
I'm gonna sign out and sign in again and see if I can hear everybody this time. So I feel like just a total goober.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see you in a minute.
All right, Shannon, what's your favorite color?
It changes.
Here we go. What's it today?
That can't be an answer.
It's teal today.
Teal. Okay.
Teal.
Teal.
Mine's
We're all in
purple.
the blue-green family.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's purple. There we go.
So Sarah, can you hear us now?
No, she's not on yet. Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's not really there.
No, she's never there.
Next question, Shannon. Go.
What is your favorite food?
Amber?
Who?
I love all food, though. That's.
Yeah.
I like.
If it was your last meal, what would you want to eat?
I really like Chinese food. Not so much white rice, but I really like fried Chinese chicken, which is good for you.
Kelly?
I would have to say guacamole with chips and salsa.
Mmm.
Lori?
Cheese.
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 Anything with cheese.
Yes, anything with cheese.
Melanie?
Melanie.
Potatoes.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have to agree with you there.
Cheese foods.
Shannon?
Uh-oh. Cheese. My mother's cheese enchiladas, which she taught me how to make, so I make them better than her now. So yeah.
I hope she's not watching.
Yeah, right.
No, for sure.
Sorry,
yeah,
Mom.
she's not watching. I didn't tell her. So. Kim.
I love potatoes, all kinds. I got to go with that too. Mashed potatoes is like the holy grail, but any kind of potatoes.
I make all the mashed potatoes at all of the holiday events.
Don't you just
So do I.
melt in your mouth?
Sarah, what is your favorite food?
She still can't hear Shannon.
She still can't hear me.
Sad.
It is sad. Okay, Sarah, can you hear me?
Amber asked Sarah what her favorite food is.
Hey, Sarah, what's your favorite food? We want to know. Can you hear me now? She can't.
Oh,
Sarah.
I don't know sign language, or
I
else
don't either.
I would try to get to her.
Okay,
Next question. What do you do to relax?
let's start at the other end.
Okay, Shannon.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
You're the other end.
I read in bed. That's what I do to relax.
There you go. Here you go. Melanie?
Take a drive. A nice fast drive on the highway.
Oh, cool. Do you got a fast car?
I have a Volvo 60S Turbo.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
It can go very fast.
Lori, what do you do to relax?
I read or listen to music.
There you go. Callie?
She can't hear anyone.
I'm gonna go with reading, but then sometimes I also like to have a Netflix day. Like I revert back to Firefly or Buffy.
Yes.
And I just
Oh, yeah.
all day just
Binge.
watching episodes.
Binge watching TV, yes.
Yeah.
Captain Mao.
Yeah.
Amber,
Yes.
what do you do to relax?
I don't relax.
You're right,
She doesn't.
apparently.
Yeah.
She has a 4-year-old.
Oh no, he's 5. He'll be 6.
5-year-old.
Oh, this month. Yeah, I went to go get a massage one time, and the guy was like, "You can't even relax while you get a massage," because I can't. So I have a really bad love affair with Netflix as well. It's my boyfriend. So if I can't hang out with Netflix, then sometimes I'll just turn on like Real Housewives and then just stare at it for about 2 hours. So it's about the extent. And it's not straight, obviously, because my son is coming in and wanting things, and there's a house and 7 books. So
Yes, 7 books.
yeah.
Well, I too, Netflix and Hulu Plus. Those are my friends. Love them.
And she listens to books. She doesn't read them.
Yeah.
So that's our neat perspective on our podcast. She listens to almost all of the books, and I read them. So she gets to say how like everything is pronounced and the dialects and all that stuff. So it's an interesting twist on our podcast, which I really like. So
Yes, and
Anyway.
I love audiobooks, so all of you need to get your books in audio, please.
I actually recorded my books in audio, the whole thing, like for a charity event several
I
years ago.
have it.
Yeah, but I don't think they're available anymore. I'm sure they're floating around somewhere, but
That does not make me happy.
So Sarah, since you're back, what do you do to
I
relax?
can hear you.
Yay!
I can hear you. Wait.
So what do you do to relax? Now she can't hear me again.
Okay. Okay. Can you repeat that?
What do you do to relax?
I don't do chats. I read, of course. I love to be outside. My family and I live by a lake, and so I like to take the kids over to the lake, and we'll go walk around it. We'll sometimes go biking. I play piano, so yeah.
Cool.
So let's pause here, and whoever is watching this, please say something in the Google Plus Hangout page so that we know how many people we have and if we can who to give away stuff to is basically what I'm trying to say. So if you're watching this, say me or hi or something. All right, next question. Favorite books? What's your favorite, like, all-time best book?
All
Jane
time
Eyre.
favorite book.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Jane Eyre. I love Jane Eyre. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would have to say favorite standalone is Persuasion by Jane Austen, and
Yes.
favorite series is Narnia by C.S. Lewis.
Everybody's so
Anybody else?
fancy. They're fancy answers.
I'm in
What's your
English,
favorite book, Amber?
I can't help it.
I have, well, like recently, my favorite book is Sea of Tranquility. I just love that book. It's one of my favorites. So, yeah, I'm not super fancy. I'm not, I like that book is great for me.
Awesome. Lori?
No, sorry, can't do it.
That's a tough question.
I can pick a favorite child. I got 3, and I can pick a favorite child. I can't pick a favorite book.
That's why I went fancy. I can't pick any that I love right now.
Oh, that's funny.
Melanie, can you pick a favorite book?
Not possible. No.
Thank you.
Well,
That
I
is a
can
tough
say,
question to answer.
yeah, I can say that the book that got me into reading when I was a little kid was Super Fudge by Judy Blume. I read that book over and over and over again, and then all of her books from then on, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, changed my life. So I'll say that.
Okay,
Kim.
so me too. Me too. I'll tell you, I love the Shiver series. That's probably my favorite series. And I'm not a classics reader. I'll tell you, I read Wrinkle in Time probably 3 or 4 times growing up. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's just something that I remember early on reading and liking. So the Shiver series is probably my favorite.
Okay. So, did anybody respond to your chat request?
Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 people, I think.
Okay,
So we
6.
can give away something.
So, let's see. Callie, pick a number from 1 to 6.
4?
4. Okay, let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Lori Carlson.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Kelly, what are you giving away?
I'm giving away a signed copy paperback of Descent.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Awesome.
Cool.
Very cool.
So, Lori, send us your email and we'll pass it on to Callie.
Yes, and you will receive a free book. Yay! Who doesn't like free books?
Oh, I love free books. I love it when they come in the mail. It's like Christmas.
Yes.
Wednesday, when the mail comes on Wednesday, I'm like, yay, books. So, anyway.
Okay, since we're getting so, it's taking so long to get us going and all that, but we're going to cut out some of our questions. Is that okay, Shannon? We didn't
I
discuss it.
suppose.
Okay. I want to know ultimate travel destinations or dream vacations for each of you.
Boy.
Amber.
Really? I don't. Can't ask me about relaxing.
I'll start.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. I want to go to Scotland.
Oh, Jamie Fraser.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, the Outlander tour.
Hey.
Oh yeah. I convinced my husband to get Switch cable providers just so I could watch Outlander.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, look.
Look at Shannon. Hello, Jamie.
Oh, adorable. Oh. The little pocket Jamie.
Yeah. My pocket Edwards are around here somewhere, but I don't know where they are. They've been put up a long time.
Yeah, we kind of moved off of that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, Callie, do you have a dream destination vacation?
Well, I will say that one of my favorite places I've ever been is London, and then I drove to Edinburgh, and it was a really neat trip. It was actually in college, and so I'd either want to repeat that and actually do the driving because somebody else was driving,
wouldn't
or
want to
I'd want to
drive.
go somewhere like Fiji, like where there's nothing except sand and water and rocks or whatever.
Those little huts out in the middle of their little, like
In
you
the
see them
middle
all
of
the time. Yeah. There's nothing else to do. That's what.
I think I'd
So,
get
Melanie?
bored, though. I'm one of those that I would like to do the capitals of Europe or something. I'm kind of weird that way, where a vacation for me is not necessarily as much relaxing as it is learning and doing historical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's me too. Mm-hmm. Like
So,
duck
Melanie,
Yeah.
your ultimate travel destination.
Greece is still on my list.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all going, ooh, yeah. Sarah?
Yes, my favorite travel destination. I'd love to go to Scotland. I have for years and years and years have wanted to go to the Swiss Alps and just like conk out in a feather bed and just lay there and look out the scenic wall of windows at the Alps and not go ski in them. I just want to go look at them.
I don't want to ski them.
I don't want to ski it.
No, I would be in a mud
bag. I'd like fall off a cliff or something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but yeah, I would love to
so.
go to Switzerland.
Kim, are you
Me?
going to answer that? Yes.
I really want to go to Italy.
Texas?
Italy.
That's how they say it in Texas. They say
No, the real Italy, and eat my way through Italy. That's what I would like to see. Who didn't answer?
I don't know who didn't answer.
Amber.
I don't have an answer. I wish I did, but I was just sitting here thinking, yeah, those are all great places to go. But I don't have an answer. Isn't that sad? Does that make me sad? I'm sorry. I can't think about it. Sorry.
Okay, Shannon,
Okay.
you ask a question.
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's see. Your ultimate book boyfriend. Pick one.
Gosh.
I have to say, after I've read the Hydraulic Level 5 series, Samuel Cabral was a very strong character. And you
Oh,
just
Samwell. Yeah.
yeah.
He is. He is.
And
Mm-hmm.
you like root for him, and so. But anyway.
Yeah.
So, Sarah, who's yours?
Mr. Darcy. I mean, yeah.
Always Mr. Darcy.
Darcy. I mean, do we want like a contemporary book boyfriend? Somebody could be more
No, I said
realistic?
ultimate. Your ultimate book boyfriend. So.
My ultimate book boyfriend. Yeah, because they're all fictional. They're all unobtainable. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick somebody, Mr.
Okay, Melanie, do you have an ultimate book boyfriend?
Can I pick the top 10?
Pick 2 out of the 10.
Oh, God. Go to Amber.
No,
Can you pick 2?
that's a bad choice. That's a bad decision for me at the moment. I feel like I'm really unprepared for this. Really.
Should we have sent you our questions?
Maybe because I might have been able to process it a little bit better. But the honest truth is that every time I read a book boyfriend and I love them, there's still something about them that I can't reconcile.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I love Josh from State of Tranquility, but he did that thing that like
That thing he did.
that thing he did
Yes.
that like I can't forgive anybody else for, but for some reason, because he didn't know he was doing that thing and he did that thing. So I love him and I love Drew and I think that they're fantastic, but there's still something about them that I don't know, I can't be like, that's the one. So because they do those things and
Yeah.
stuff. So and I don't want to say something like PETA.
No.
Because I don't feel like you can fall in love with a guy who's named after bread.
No. Nope.
He's pocket-sized. I don't really know what to say about it.
Pocket Pita.
He is a pocket PETA.
I said pocket pita.
That's just wrong.
Pocket PETA.
Oh my.
Because even if we go with Edward Cullen, there are so many things.
He did
there.
that thing too.
He did
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a stalker. Just can't do it.
Yep.
That actually endears him to me. I wanted to be pursued. It was kind of the
Yeah.
other way around. So.
I want to be pursued, but I don't want to be watched while I'm sleeping.
You don't want to wake up and find him in the corner of your room.
Rocking in a rocking chair.
Yeah.
This is true.
Unless he's fighting.
Hey, girlfriend.
Three.
I find you very peaceful.
Well, Kelly answered this one earlier, but it's a new show, so she has to answer it again.
Oh, well, earlier I said Jim from Cassandra Clare's Infernal Devices series, but I also said Mr. Darcy for more of a classic answer. It's a tough one. I'm with you guys that can't decide because I want to take bits and pieces of all of them, and I'm an actor right now that I'm in love with, so, it's tough.
True.
Kim.
Well, I was gonna say you, Shannon. Well, if I could combine a couple of 2, 3, 4 of them, that would be
That's
great.
not fair. That's not fair. That's what we were just talking about.
I just don't know. I cannot put my finger on any one of them because I'm like, ooh, what about Edward? No. Ooh, what about him? No. What about him? No. Because they're all not perfect. So.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm married to my boyfriend, so.
Which is the answer we should give, I guess. All right. I'm married to my book boyfriend.
There you go.
I am too. I am too.
Yeah.
Well,
Not a
and it's
big
kind of
bread.
funny as a writer, you can write your book boyfriend or your husband.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shannon's like,
Whatever.
I'm just kidding. Who's your favorite, Shannon?
There's too many.
Exactly.
But since the Lux series just ended, I can say Damon Black. Of course, he's done some bad things and good things too. So, they all have bad qualities and good qualities. And I kind of like the bad boy a little bit as well. So,
Same.
yeah, I can't remember. I've read too many books lately.
They all run together.
They
Yeah,
do.
they
They
do.
do.
I've read 4 books in the last week, so I'm like, oh my god.
That's
Lori, did you answer?
Oh man.
She's like,
busted.
Okay, I choose Aiden St. Delphi from. I just lost the name of the series, Jennifer Armentrout series. But I really liked Seth when I was reading the books, and so I'm looking forward to his book coming out because I really think that he's going to be it.
okay. We'll take that answer.
All right, Kim.
Well,
You
we
want more
should.
questions?
Yeah, we should ask everybody what's next. Shannon, Amber's another book. Number 15.
More books.
Just a handful. It's no big deal.
So can you talk about your upcoming books, Amber?
Yeah. I have 8 Days a Week is coming out in November, and then
D is mine, by the way. Just
well,
want
you
to
didn't choose
clarify
him
that.
as your book boyfriend, so
Shut it.
for authentication purposes is coming out 2 days before Valentine's Day, and I'm just saying it's really a Valentine's Day book. And then my favorite book, Maybe, is coming out in March, and then Saving Myself, which I'm turning in for the manuscript, is coming out in either July or August. I think we're kind of waffling on that because we had to push it back a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, but 8 Days a Week is about a man nanny who has no idea what he's doing, and he likes to go around shirtless and wear white towels a lot, and he hates kids shows. So it's an interesting.
Okay. Since you're talking, Amber, how many people do we have on, Kim?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7.
7.
8. 7. 7.
7. Pick a number between 1 and 7.
Who?
Amber. Amber.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Well, 7's my favorite number. Let's go with that one.
Okay.
7. Lost in PA. Whoever that is.
Yay!
She probably has your books already.
She does, actually, and I'm pretty well. She doesn't have a bookmark though. I was gonna send you one, but now look, you've won one. That's totally fine. So, look at what I have for you.
Are you going to sign
I
it?
still don't have mine.
I'll sign it.
Yeah, I still don't have mine either. So,
Well, listen, I've got a few things going on. I'm gonna need you guys to give me like a little bit of slack on this. But yes, things will be going out this weekend. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay.
So before, do any of you need to go?
Do y'all need
have
to?
families and all that fun stuff?
Please.
My kid's at Disney World. I'm wide open.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, should we do another giveaway?
Melanie,
Sure.
pick a number between 1 and 7.
3.
3. Okay, so 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Jessica, you won! Yay!
Yay!
She is a longtime listener. MLL, good friend. So yay! So what did Jessica win, Melanie?
You'll win an autographed copy of my new book, Beneath the Scars.
Woohoo! Yay!
Oh,
I don't
nice.
even have one of those.
Melanie, what's Beneath the Stars about?
Beneath the scars.
Oh, scars. Excuse me.
It's basically about, two people who meet, both with problems in their past, and trying to work past them and get together. And there's a lot of angst and drama and a happy ever after.
Oh, yay!
Cool. You know we have to have the HEA.
Absolutely. There's too much bad stuff in life without it.
Yep.
Exactly. All right, another question.
Okay. All right. Quick fire question. Coffee or tea? Go down the line. Coffee? Who's coffee?
Melanie,
Coffee.
addicted.
Mine has to be 30% creamer. But
Yeah,
otherwise,
that's me.
I want a little cream or a little coffee with my cream.
Yeah, that's
all.
me.
Just like a splash.
Mine is never tea. I mean, never coffee. Only tea.
No,
I'm tea. Tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
Hey, we got like half and half, tea and coffee. Woo, I'm a tea person.
Yeah,
like I don't even
Kim's
know
a
you
tea fanatic.
Mm.
I'm not snobby though.
Of course not.
You
You drink it out.
Pinkies up.
No, apparently that's not good etiquette anymore. So
No, I'm sorry. I don't have tea with the queen. Anyway,
another one. Snacks. What do you guys like to snack on while you're doing your thing, either writing or blogging? What is it that
Or
you like to
reading.
snack on? Or reading, yes. What you
Well,
think?
I have to have salty and sweet. So I have a little bit of something that's salty and sweet at my desk all times. Like I did this fall mix that I've got right now, but sometimes I'll have marshmallows in one jar and then cranberries in another. It sounds really weird, but I don't eat them. I like all at once. I just like eat every now and then, every few paragraphs while I'm writing.
Cool.
marshmallows. Ugh. My kids can eat a whole bag of marshmallows, and I'm sitting there going, ugh,
It's a
how?
little much.
Oh, see, I go to World Market and get the weird like lemon flavored marshmallows or the
Ooh.
blueberry flavored marshmallows. They're really good.
You know, we have a fire pit in our new house here, and so we've been doing lots of marshmallows at the fire. I gotta get some of those lemon and blueberry ones. That sounds good.
They're delicious.
Amber, snack.
Well, I'm not allowed to have food near my laptop, but if I walk away from it, we have these, I don't want to call them Oreos because they're like organic fake Oreos or whatever, but I don't eat Oreos with milk. I eat Oreos with water. But it's just to me. That would be it.
It's good to you?
It's good to me. Yeah,
Do you
I don't
dip
like
them in the water?
No, I like stick it in
Okay.
my mouth and then take a drink. It's really gross.
I just snorted there. Sorry. Okay. Lori.
Woohoo.
Me?
Yes.
I do not like to snack. I'm too old to snack. I hardly have enough room in my stomach to eat meals. That sounds weird, but the older I get, the less I can eat. So
Dude, how does that happen?
I don't know. It's just very wrong on so many levels. I drink all day long. I have my sweet tea, so maybe that's enough sugar to count for a snack.
True. Yes.
If it's Texas sweet tea, it is.
Oh, yes, ma'am. It's syrup.
That inch of sugar at the bottom of your glass.
The sludge.
That's just gross.
Okay, Melanie. Melanie here.
I rarely snack while I'm writing, but I drink about 10 cups of coffee a day.
Wow.
That sort of evens it out.
So you don't sleep at all?
Yeah, you don't sleep.
3-4 hours a night.
Yes. Oh my
Hot.
gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought I was a night owl. That's crazy.
That is crazy, because I know how late you stay up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I should be
It's one
writing
of
like
those things
Amber with
that
those
happens.
hours.
It's something that happens as you get older, ladies.
Lori, you're
Yes,
not
thank
that
you.
old.
I am too.
You can't be any older than I am. Anyway.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Oh, well, I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old at home. So basically, I write whenever they're asleep, and that's the time when I break out whatever I don't want to share with them. So, like, if we have chocolate, or if, I have, like, multigrain chips or something, or whatever I don't want to share with them, I just break out. So it doesn't, yeah, my life is very child-driven right now. And like if my son happens to wake up like while I'm still snacking on something, I have to run to the kitchen and hide it. So,
The mommy stash.
Mama's not eating anything.
No, I remember the mommy stash. I wish I still had the mommy stash because my son Zachary finds everything that I have that is snack food. And
No snacks for you, Shannon.
no, I don't need snacks anyway. Snacks run my blood sugar up, so I don't try not to snack very often.
Well, I don't know. Didn't hear any of you say sunflower seeds, but I love sunflower seeds. I try not to snack on them all the time, but occasionally I like that.
Do you eat the whole bag?
I could.
Because that's why I love sunflower seeds.
Yeah, I don't. I try not to. Just a little here and there. But, yeah. Salty, I guess.
Yeah.
And then chocolate, too. Dark. Okay, so how about we give away something?
Sarah.
Yes.
So let's give away something of Sarah's.
Okay.
How many? Do we still have 7?
Let me.
I think someone just left.
1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 6.
6. Okay. Do you want me to pick a number?
Yes.
Let's go with number. Let's go number 2.
2.
2.
Okay, so there was 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Original shell.
Okay.
Yay!
Then
So I am giving away the Hydraulic Level 5 and Sky Gods ebooks. I fail at mail. I just if I try and get something in the mail, it'll be months. Because I have to load up both my children. Again, child-driven life, right?
Mhm.
Go to the post office.
I'm saying, give us some slack, man. Give us some
That's
slack.
right. So ebooks, you are receiving 2 ebooks.
So send us your email, and so we can pass it on to Sarah.
Yes, please. Yes, please. All right. Well, do we have any more questions? You guys got any questions for us? Anybody in the chat room want to ask a question? No?
Oh,
No.
you cut out a few. Was there something else that you guys wanted to press into?
Do you guys
Well, there
have
was a few.
tattoos? Anybody have a tattoo?
I just got mine for my birthday.
Ooh. And what is it? Do you mind
It's
sharing?
very pretty.
Can you see
It
it?
is.
Wait,
It's pretty.
let's see. Whee! There it is.
Okay.
It's a
hummingbird.
watercolor hummingbird, and then 3 little blackbirds coming up behind it, and then it's watercolor paint.
Neat. And
Very
and
nice.
does it stand for anything?
Yes.
Do you want to share or no? You don't have to.
No, it's fine. I can share. I shared on my page. The hummingbird is my son, and he paints, so that's why it's got watercolor. And then the 3 blackbirds are 3 babies that are not here. So,
Okay. That's a good meaning.
thanks. I thought about it for 5 years, so I felt like it was about time that I went ahead and went through with it.
That's usually how it happens. So, Callie, do you have one?
Oh, I have 2. I have one on my shoulder that is a cross, and then I have one on my foot, and it's a bird, but it's got more of a wrought iron look, kind of a traditional black bird, but it's made up of the letters of my family. So the body is an S for my husband, and the 2 wings are L's for my 2 children.
Oh, how
Cool.
neat.
Aw.
And you, Lori?
None.
None.
I'm terrified of needles
Hey, girl, I understand
and
that.
pain. I'm allergic.
Pain and
Yeah.
Melanie?
I have 3.
Ooh, rebel.
Oh yeah, got
And
them
what-
all within the space of 6 months of each other.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
And I'm about to get a 4th.
Cool.
Wow.
And are you gonna make it? Are you trying to do a sleeve or what?
No, I have a musical heart behind my ear. On my chest, I have paw prints that lead to a little heart that I had done when I lost my little cat.
Oh.
Aw.
And I have one on my back that I made up. Takes up about half my one side of my back.
Wow.
And I'm getting an eternity symbol done on my arm.
Cool.
And
Sarah, do you
Sarah?
have any?
I do. I have a tattoo on my foot, and I got it in college in a moment of rebellion. It's a cross, and then it says Beati Pacifici in Latin for blessed are the peacemakers. So I call it my peacekeeping foot.
Cool.
Do you use it to kick people in the pants?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gonna move on.
Yeah.
Bam.
Shannon,
What?
tattoos?
I have 2. One is a dragonfly, and it's on my right foot. My good friend Carrie Neal designed it for me,
Cool.
and so it looks like who said they had a wrought iron something or other? It was Callie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it kind of looks like that. It's a line, and it's all squiggly looking. And then I have, which I put online today. If you're on my Facebook page, I have one around my ankle, my right ankle, which is book related. So it's like a charm bracelet, and it has little
Nice.
charms hanging off of it.
Okay, explain them because it's kind of neat.
I have to look at it.
You forgot already?
Yeah, I forgot already. So I have the Mockingjay symbol. I have the Bleeding Heart from the Shiver series. I have the Angelic Ruin from the Mortal Instrument series. I have the Lion from the Cullen Crest. I have the Double Happiness symbol from Just One Day by Gail Forman, which is one of my all-time favorite books.
Yes.
I have a Fallen Angel feather from it's represented by the Hush Hush series, and I have the Dauntless symbol. So they're all around my ankle. And if you go to my Facebook page, you can see them because
I saw them.
Very cool.
Very cool.
it's halfway decent.
And I'm not a tattoo person. So
Hmm.
I'm scared of needles, and I'm not going to sit and put pain on myself.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, the ankle really hurt though because it didn't. The back of my ankle where the tendon is, that like I jumped out of my seat and so it hurt really bad. But anything.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it was worth it.
Can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. All right, let's give away something else. I know, Lori, you haven't given away
Getting
anything,
one
right?
more, but
I haven't.
Okay.
What do I want to give away? Okay. I have an arc of Landline by Rainbow Rowell. Say her name. I'll know her name.
Raoul.
Thank you. And who do I want to choose? What number? How many do we have?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
Okay. I'm going to go with number 1.
Number 1. That was Alvaro L. gamer. And I'm not sure that he's really listening to us because that was the only thing he put on. But he did say hi when I asked.
All right.
So
Tell him to send his email.
Yeah, send your email. Let's see if he's still here. If he's not, we'll give it away to somebody else. All right. Well, nobody's asking questions, so I guess
No questions from the chat?
no questions
No
from the
questions
chat.
from the chats.
Sometimes if they start it late, it'll be a little bit, lag, so maybe they didn't know you're asking for questions, but I'm not seeing any. All right. Well, do any of
What's
you
your
ladies
favorite
have
sport?
questions for us?
Just one more question. What's your favorite sport? Are y'all sporty? Do y'all like to watch sports?
No.
Not at all.
Kelly's shaking her head.
Yeah. I play volleyball in college, so I'll like sit up. That's another late night thing. Like on ESPN, they show all of the volleyball teams, and so I'll stay up and watch, or get up early and watch, or DVR them. But my husband played baseball in college, so baseball's really big in our house too.
Football is mine. My son plays football, so he's in 8th grade and he plays football and he really likes it. Which I'm a big football fan from way back. So anyway, so
We're huge college football fans here in our house, and then of course the Cubs. We love the Cubs. So yeah, and sports that I like to do, I mean, I enjoy being outside, like kayaking and canoeing and things like that. So
that's what I was going to ask you. How did you get all your information from like hydraulic level 5, where she was in the rapids, the rock climbing, and
that's actually how I started the concept of my book. Is that I had gone on a kayak trip with my sister and my brother-in-law and a few friends to Glenwood Canyon, and we did the Shoshone stretch of the Colorado River. And so my brother-in-law, we got to this big hydraulic that spans the entire length of the Colorado River, and it spins around and around, and the only way you have to punch through it to get through it. But he decides, we're in this inflatable ducky kayak together. He's like, I bet if we get on top of that, we can surf it and just sit up on top of it. And I'm like, okay, let's try it.
Sure.
And so the only way to get up onto it is to turn the kayak around and then back up onto it. And you have to paddle backwards really fast to get like up on top of the wave. Well, we didn't paddle fast enough, and so the minute we hit the hydraulic, the ducky flipped up like that, and I was in the front, and I went flying out of the ducky into this really ice cold water. It was just the most horrible feeling in the world, and then the best feeling in the world when I actually surfaced. Like, oh, sky, yay! So just when I was thinking of book ideas, and I'm like, this would be a really good concept for a story. This woman who is addicted to extreme sports and does these really risky things. And so that's kind of how Hydraulic was born.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a fun story.
Yeah, and I lived a tale to tell.
That's
I'm
right.
still here.
That is right.
Yeah, so what not to do when you're kayaking. Don't fall out of the kayak, rule number 1.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be discussing hydraulic level 5 and Sky Gods on our next regular podcast, which is going to be on the 5th. It'll be released on the 15th, so we'll put a link.
Yeah,
to
pass it along to me. I'm excited to hear it.
We'll also be talking about Descent, too, because I finally finished it.
Yay!
Because I actually had to read it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it takes me a while.
Doesn't read.
Sorry, I haven't gotten the audiobooks yet, Kim.
I know.
It took you how long to read Seers of Light by Jennifer DeLucy? A year? Was it?
No, she knows it took me a long time because I I'll tell you why. I don't know if I have narcolepsy or something, but every time I sit and read, I fall asleep. So I can't sit and read. I wish I could, and I'm very slow. Then I'm like, and then my mind just wanders and crap, anyway. So that's why I listen to audiobooks, and I enjoy people reading to me. So
Yeah. See, I'm the books
Yeah,
can't comprehend what they're telling me.
you
So
what?
I have to read. I can't comprehend what they're telling me in audiobooks, and I can't do other things while I'm listening to an audiobook. So it defeats the purpose, and I can read faster than they can read to me. So I don't like audiobooks.
There you go.
Well, I can cook, and I can drive, and I can clean, and I can yell at my kids, all while listening to an audiobook. So there you go.
Nope, not at all.
That's how, if anyway. So let's see. I don't think the last person is really here, looking at his whatever. So why don't you pick another number? We have 7 viewers.
Okay, 4.
1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2. Delisa.
Yay, D!
Woohoo!
D is Kim and I. She's a friend from she lives in Iowa now too. So
Oh, yay! Go Iowa! Woo!
She used to live in
She
Texas.
used to live in Texas. Yeah, so but she moved to Iowa.
And then
why?
Jackie asked, and she says, music. What was the last song you listened to today?
Oh my goodness.
Tell us, Amber.
Was it a kick on?
No, so I have been on a kick where I was listening to, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Mariana's Trench, right? So I was playing it while I was getting ready tonight, and my husband yells from the other room, "Is this Nickelback?" And I was like, no, it's not Nickelback. So he starts looking to see if Chad Kroeger was the one who wrote the songs, and then he comes back and he was like, they're signed under Chad Kroeger's, like, whatever, like they signed them under the record label. So I guarantee you, he was like, they're Canadian, so I guarantee you that he wrote their songs. And I was like, well, now I can't listen to them. Like,
Yeah, you can't listen to Nickelback.
No, you can't admit that you like Nickelback. Like, that's just not okay. And the only thing that I could think is, well, at least it's not Creed, but still, now I can't listen to this CD anymore. And I was really digging it. I was digging it for like 2 or 3 days because I was trying to figure out something to listen to besides Shawn Mendes on repeat.
Shut it.
Not my fault. It's a good EP.
No.
You don't know. You haven't heard it. So anyway, that's why I was laughing about the last songs, because apparently I was listening to Nickelback Light.
There you go.
Nickelback Light.
Yeah.
Callie, were you listening to anything?
Well, do you want what I was listening to in the car with my kids, or what I was
Yes, please.
Because I'll be honest, it's way different when the kids are in the car. It's not because I listen to bad music, but it's because they want to listen to Disney, like Radio Disney stuff, and that's just not me. I tend to like kind of weird stuff, or eccentric sounding music, I guess is the best way to put it. So the last thing I have marked on my list is a song called Wolves by Digitalism, featuring Youngblood Hawk. So that's kind of the stuff that I listen to. But, a little Mute Math, a little, trying to think, Fantagram. That's another one I like a lot of. But anyway, yeah. I tend to like a genre of music that goes with the book that I'm writing.
Okay.
I don't know if any of the rest of you guys do that.
Sure. Yeah.
So if I have a character that plays the violin, then I tend to listen to string instruments and stuff like District 78. But whenever I'm writing something that's, like when I was writing Descent, it's based in Texas, and it was just, your average teenager. So I was listening to stuff that I think that teens were probably listening to in my classroom.
Gotcha. Fun. Lori. Dun, dun,
I
dun.
was listening to I Want What You Have from the If I Stay soundtrack.
Oh, the If I Stay
That's
soundtrack.
That's what I was listening to when we got out of the car.
It's been on repeat for a while.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
Melanie, do you have any song that you listened to today?
Yeah, I was listening to Secondhand Serenade today.
I like
Oh, yeah.
I think the last song was Stranger.
Hmm.
I like
Sarah?
Yeah, probably would be the Into the Wild soundtrack. All of Eddie Vedder's stuff on there from Pearl Jam is an amazing soundtrack.
Eddie Vedder.
Mm-hmm. Teddy Betty. Yeah. So I love, I've been on a bluegrass kick, folk rock since I've been working on the Colorado stuff. And so I've found Yonder Mountain String Band has a great song called 40 Miles from Denver. I really enjoy that. Hey Marseille is still up there on my love list. They're a Seattle-based band, and they've got some great mesh of folk and rock and orchestration strings, and it's really great stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shannon?
Well, I hate to say mine because y'all had good answers.
Y'all. Did you
Y'all.
say y'all all?
Y'all.
I said y'all.
Oh, okay.
I listened to the new Maroon 5 album today.
That's completely acceptable. I just asked to purchase it like 5 minutes
It's
before.
very good. They do a version of Sex and Candy,
Oh, really?
I think. Is it Sex and Candy? I can't
Sure.
remember. But it was good.
You would like anything he sings anyway.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
Well, did
I
you
listened
see
to-
him imitating Eddie Vedder?
Yes, I did. And
Okay.
I loved it. Even his Michael Jackson impersonation was spot on.
That was amazing.
Kimberly.
I didn't see it. I'll have to watch it.
Kimberly?
For me, I've just listened to my husband practice for his band, which is he's actually at practice tonight. So that's what I was hearing. But I've kind of gotten into Need to Breathe.
Oh, good
Love
band.
them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't ever realize. I've heard a couple of their songs, but I never realized that they were so good. And so I've been listening to them lately and really enjoying it.
Yeah. Awesome.
So,
So is there any more questions from our listeners or viewers?
I have a
go ahead.
So, for the writers, do you have? I know that Callie, you said that you have to listen to songs that are within the genre, but do you have like one fallback band that you can listen to while you write on repeat?
Yeah, I do. I think I do. I think Mute Math is probably that band. Yeah, it would have to be Mute Math because I think that there's not a lot of words. So it just, yeah, that's probably where I would go. But I also, like, one of the questions that they sent earlier was, where do you write? I love white noise while I'm writing. So for me, I think I could probably be listening to anything or have people buzzing and moving around. But it's just because I think when I first started writing, that was the only place for me to get away to write. So I like that noise. It kind of helps me to space out and get into kind of a groove.
Cool.
Melanie or Sarah, either one of you?
Hey Marseille is probably my fallback. They have amazing poetic lyrics, but they are not like so overpowering that I can just put them kind of low on the background and listen to them and do my thing. Yeah.
Melanie?
I have music on in the house and the car all the time, but when I write, I need complete silence. I might be thinking of songs that I like for the story. I don't have anything playing ever.
Cool.
Strange.
See, I get distracted when I read sometimes too, and I can't have Jeremy be watching TV, and then I'll have to go somewhere quiet to read. So I can understand that.
That's probably my problem too. I like a lot of noise around while I'm doing stuff, but if I'm trying to read, I can't read if there's something else. I'll listen to the lyrics and what have you. So.
Yeah, there's sometimes at night when we're in bed and he's watching TV and I'm trying to read, I have to put earplugs in so I can't hear the TV so I don't get distracted.
I bet that's a cute picture.
Yeah. Pink
Amber,
earplugs.
what about you?
The pink ear, the pink styrofoam earplugs hanging out of my ears.
What'd you say, Kelly?
Oh, I was just asking Amber, like, what do you have something? Is that why you asked? Or do you have something you listen to that's a fallback?
I can answer that.
Yeah, you can answer that. For the past 3 years, I've just played 2 different Angels and Airwaves CDs on repeat. But in the past, like a couple of months, I've been able to listen to the entire Magic CD, which is fantastic. It also is pretty much a soundtrack to a book that I'd like to write. It's probably not going to happen, but still. But yeah, the Angels and Airwaves CDs just on loop, and I never ever get tired of it. So
Cool.
that's it.
Well, I'm going to have to go back and re-listen to this so I can write all this stuff down.
Well, and you know what's crazy is I actually put together a playlist on Spotify for Descent because I had specific songs I listened to over and over again. And I have a feeling I'll probably be that way with every book.
Most likely, yeah. I love looking at book playlists.
Yes, I love to hear them while I'm reading.
Yeah.
So I love it when authors share their playlists.
Like Colleen Hoover, when she did Maybe Someday, that was awesome.
If you guys haven't read that, it's pretty cool.
And she had if you read the ebook on Kindle, it had the links to the songs, and you could click on the song when it's the right time. Yeah, you could listen to it while it was much, it was cool.
It was pretty neat. Well, I think we're getting long here. We should wrap this up and let our guests get back to their families and their lives and their writing and what have you. So I know it's getting late where you guys are probably. For me, it's just 8 o'clock, but I'm here near Seattle, so I'm at the very edge of the country.
The world.
The edge of the world, yeah.
Almost. No, that's Alaska. And they'll let you know it. So anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for putting up with our technical difficulties and giving away your stuff, and for all the 7 people that actually ended up watching with us, and I'm sure people will watch it later. There'll be a link for this so that you can watch it and share it with your friends if you want to. Thank you so much for celebrating with us. We just want to do something fun.
Much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, and the winners will pass on your emails to the prospective people or whatever, and
you'll get your stuff basically.
Yeah, you'll get your stuff. Don't worry about it. All right. Thanks, guys.